Hey everyone, it's Teresa. How are you doing today? Welcome to Clay Play Tuesday. We're going to start off with some glass beads first because I showed a picture of some angels that I made, and I made them by attending Wanda's class, who learned it off Anne May. I'll have both of their channels linked below, and I'm going to show you what I made. Let's have some fun. I'm thinking I'm going to get the handle of this yet, I promise. It's going to take me a little bit, but we'll get there. This is the first, well, not the first one I made, but I like to make things a little different. See if you can see it a little better up here. It has little gold swirls and little polka dots for eyeballs. I love that. I think it's cute. Then I made some chubby ones. Yeah, we have to have a little bit of chubby here, don't we? Along with that one. So it's going to be pretty fun. You're going to need a head pin. This is a head pin. Sorry, I'm still learning. That'll be a while. It's your fault. You made me do it. I'm just playing. These are cute little ones. These are lamp beads. Glass lamp beads. Everything is glass. No plastic whatsoever. And this one's really cute. I'm going to see if you can see the detail of it, but it has little dots and things. I don't know if you can see it or not because, well, I'm being crazy. And these are my little bumblebees. A lot of them wanted to see little bumblebees. So we're going to make these today. And then of course I went and made some like this that has like little paw prints. And this color here is not exactly red. It's more of a mauve color, but we'll get there. The bead caps for me were kind of a challenge because some that were big were issues. They bent like crazy. So, and here's a little fat round one. I like to call it the little lamp belly. Here's a polka dot princess. As you can see, we're going to do these today. I'm going to shove those right over there, and I'm going to show you what we're working with. I bought these beads for, they were $10 15 years ago. And I bought them for $4.99 after Christmas sale. Now, they only had these during Christmas. And they're all glass. And they're all color-coded. Now, you're going to see that you're going to go, these are dusty. No. It's the way that these work. The insides kind of, well, they're glass. You know, they're made from sand and things like that. So, and this is the Amethyst. This is ruby and pink. As you can see, they're all different shapes and sizes and things like that. Gonna have some fun. I have sapphire. And get the lid open. I'll put that in there. These are my sapphire. And that is partly where, pick it up, Teresa, the head of this one come from. I don't know why I keep going that way. It's going to take an adjustment. I'm done apologizing. No more apologizing. I have my lamp right here. I'm going to have to work on the lighting next, which we know. This is emerald. Get this open. And I tape these closed after each use, so when I transport them, I'm able to do so freely. Then I have amber. And these are really pretty. And that's where this one come out of. Hopefully you can see the detail. This is my paws. And we're not done yet. This is jet and crystal beads. These are really pretty. I just love these. So we're going to have some fun. You're going to need your tools. You need something to cut your wire, something to twist your wire, and something to hold your wire while you twist it. That's the only way I can explain it without going crazy and going, you're going to need a specific this, a specific that. I have no clue. Now we're going to get into the findings here. This is my anything and everything I bought. So I have some of those, what are they called? You pin things to them? I can't think. You know the answer. Jump rings. That's it. I have some head pins here. Now I'm going to show you something crazy. These are the same thickness as this one here is, but this one is tougher to turn around the loop than this one is. It's really nuts the way that works. And I have my bead caps. You can see these are the kind that are very flimsy, which they're supposed to be delicate, and I manhandled it, which is what I do. I girl pawed that sucker. And you have different sizes of those. So you're going to need some head pins. That's what that box is out for. Let's get into a little bit more fun, shall we? Alright, here we go. This box, I know you're going to go, oh my god, you have a lot. Not really, but every one of these were bought 5-pack for 49 cents. I think I did a haul video on those, just to show you that, yes, I am using these. So, this box has wings. Let me show you. These are different colors. They're bronze, and there are some black. Well, not really black, but you know what I mean. And then there are some silver. So I'm going to take a couple of those out and set them to the side. Then these wings have hearts on them, as you can tell. So we're going to pull out a couple of those. And the beads of these, we're going to probably use a couple of these. Now I love these because they are a ceramic bead. And they're pretty heavy, but I like them just because they're pretty, I suppose. I'm going to get a pink one out. I'm going to put the white one back. And I'm going to set that aside. Okay? And then I bought, I might as well finish up my little show here. Then I bought, as you can see the plastics on there, some little keys to put on the bottom of the angels. I'm going to flick that away. So we're just going to get started here in a second, but I want to show you, just introduce you to some of the supplies you're going to need in the bead types. Now, if you say anything, these beads, and I guarantee you, have been in my life for well over 15 years plus, and I'm not exaggerating. I've had these for quite some time. So, these are glass lamp work beads. And I like working with these. I like the way they feel, and they make a very heavy little object. This is just blown glass. I think it's pretty, and I got that one from up here. So we could do some round ones, some long ones, and some short ones. Then I also have some little flowers. From the flowers, we have a Christmas tree. So yes, we're going to do a Christmas tree as well. And I have some pink. Just all kinds of little beady things here. And I'm going to put this aside before I end up dumping it. I have one more show. Get it open here. Off to the side where you can see me. You're going to see the reflection of my light. I apologize. We'll get it better. And then you're going to see things like the candy cane. I might do a candy cane too. Heck, let's just have fun. And this was the angel I was talking about when I said I found the beads and I was upset, but it spells my name correctly. I'm kind of kooky for that. So, I have a small collection. I don't have a lot. Like I said, I bought these on sale many, many, many years ago after Christmas from Hancock Fabrics. Believe it or not. Yes, believe it or not. We're going to get started here because it's going to take me a minute. Alright, so I'm going to put these away and I'll be right back. Alrighty everyone, I have it all set up, ready to get started. I don't know how long it's going to take. My hands have numbness issues and feeling issues, so we're just going to get started, okay? I'm not using any spacer beads or anything like that. I'm just going to use like my little hoodie here in between my stars. And these are glass as well, and they were a part of a specialty pack, my goodness, years ago. And I thought that we would just hang around and have a little fun. I know what you're going to say, Teresa and her hoodies. Yeah, trace in her hoodies. Oops, trace in her hands. We'll get it together. I'm leaning against the counter again. Or table surface, excuse me. I don't know why I keep calling anything with drawers and things on that a counter, but anyway. I love that. I think that is really cute. So what I'm going to do, this is the tough part for me, is they were saying that you grab this and you bend it over like this. Good, you can see it because I'm using the front of me to hold this. This is where things may go wrong. I'm trying, just remember, I'm new to this. And here goes the finger issues. Okay, here we go. So you're supposed to take your wire and you're supposed to wrap it around. Now I have issues because this here is very, very thick wire for a head pin. So I'm going to work at getting better at the circles on top. But I figure if it's homemade, shucks, we can do it. I'm going to hold that and I'm going to try to twist it with my left hand. Now, this could be an epic failure, or we could end up spilling beads all over the floor. But I like to make sure that I have it around at least one really good time. And come in and just try to hold this and clip it over. I'm telling you, loves, it's a trip for my brain. It really is. It's not so hard on my brain as it is on my hands. I have numbness issues, and we all know this, right? Here we go. Let's get in there. Come on, you can do it. So I have it around there at least twice. Gonna make sure that it's straight a little bit because I can get it. I have a thing in the kitchen. My grandparents used to do this. And I'm gonna take and just clip that off. I'm gonna press that in. And I think for someone with numb fingers, as I keep pulling away, I don't know why, you're not going to bite me. That turned out cute. I really do. My little hoodie's adorable. I'm going to put him aside. Okay, we're going to continue on. I'm not going to keep looking up and explaining it, because if I keep looking up, I'm going to watch while I film, and it's going to mess me up. So this is just a Christmas bead. Well, it was. And I'm going to take the head pin and slip it through. Now you can add more beads and dangles. We'll get there. But I want to just see if we could make one of these really cute. And I took the wings away for this. I'm going to take it from another one. And I'm just going to make my head pins long enough. Yeah, my head pin's long enough. Barely. Do you see that? The head pin is barely long enough. So I'm just going to, as you're seeing me do it, make a loop and then pinch it. I'm not using the right jewelry pliers for this. And believe me, they're letting me know that they're not the right ones. So I'm going to struggle here a minute and probably pinch my fingers and cry and all that good nastiness. This is generally where my dad comes in and goes, "Can I help?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can help. But we don't need it today. It's a little crooked, but he'll straighten it for me. We know the reasons why." Just have some fun and just, you know, be free with yourself. Wouldn't that be cute on your little tree? A little candy cane angel? I think it would be adorable. Let's do this big one. Yeah, I'm going to steal that one. The supplies are still next to me, so I'm not worried about if I take it and I'm naughty with it. I just have to remember to talk and work at the same time with numb fingers. You love me. I love you. It's cool. Alright, get in there, you little hole booger. Oh, that one's cute. Pretty blue, too. Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to wrap this one. Oh, it won't be wrapped either. There's a way to do this, much simpler than the way I'm doing it. So when you watch Anne May's video and Wanda's video, those ladies will give you the correct way to do your awesomeness. But since these aren't going to be jewelry, these are just going to be charms for a tree or for a wall hanging. We'll get there. I think they're fine. Do you see how cute that is? Keep going over here. Crazy. Oh, let's breathe. Okay. I don't know how that got off there, but it did. Yay. We're going to use it. We're going to do this little blue in here. And then we're going to use some polymer clay to make some beads. Now those won't be put on a string because, well, if I had to do that, we'd be here for a month of Sundays. I can get away with a few of these at a time. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? But I can't get away with a lot at a time. And the reason for that is my hands tend to start to shut down and they start to burn after a while. And at my age, my dad says if he had hands like this at my age, he'd suffocate, but I can't help it. And he says he understands, but there are times, you know, I drop things and he gets him angry. And I can't help it. And then he feels bad and comes in and says, I'm sorry, kid. But yeah, that happens. I'm going to try to go around that one more time. My loopy swoops are getting better. They're more, well, that one's kind of kooky, but you know what? I don't do this for a living. I mean, this is just fun for me. And I've asked for help on this. And the person just kept going, well, I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm like, well, how do you do it? How do you make a perfect loop? And then Anne May and Wanda were showing me how, and I'm like, yes. Now I can use my beads that I've had in storage. Ah, I'm lucky that didn't go flying. That I've had in storage for a while. As you can see, the head pin to this is very strong. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. I'm going to take my cutters. I'm going to pinch it. Oops. I'm going to pinch it. Just like that. And yes, these are going in Happy Meals too. Yep, I like to give what I make. And then you'll come back and buy what I make. For cheap price. Lovey subbies get discounts. Anyway, let's have some fun. Let's do this Christmas tree. Whoopsie. See, I'm telling him dropping things. I believe we took his wings. That's alright. We have some right over here. Mr. Angel Dude. Sorry for the snapping. These things are hard to get off. And we want that one. Anyways. We're back to the anyways. At least I'm not doing things totally upside down. I'm getting used to that. Yep, I am. Oh, I like that. I like the little head on there. Don't you? It's cute. Actually, I have a better idea. Let's take that green one off. Yeah, let's take that green one off. So have you been? Are you excited for the new way this is looking so you can see from my angle? Yep, that's doing it for me. Look it. Love it. I'm excited to show you this stuff now. It makes my filming easier, believe it or not. Alrighty, let's get this crimped over here and see what more of a mess we can make of these. I realized in my first video I kept stepping away. I was in the center of, well, not in the center because this takes up quite a bit of room. I was standing in the middle of the room trying to talk softly because of the people who stand outside this window. And my dad says, do your thing, don't worry about it. He says, just make sure you're being you at all times. And I said, but I was so quiet, I should redo the video. He says, well, let him see how quiet you get. And I'm like, well, that's true. I do get pretty quiet here. And this head pin might be a little short. That's okay. As you can tell, I am not kidding. They don't turn very easy. These things are made of steel for $1. Well, they are made of steel, obviously, but anyway, I can't get that around there. So I'm going to just clip it. And I have jewelry glue, so I'm not afraid to put glue on the top of these so that everything stays the way that it's supposed to. But it's not even wanting to move over. So do yourself a favor when you're going to do something like this. Absolutely make sure you have the proper girl tools, because guy tools, they're not the easiest to use. Have little pieces of metal all over. Yes. Alright, let's do this big one. Yeah, now you'll see how easy these bend. And this is a frosted glass bead. Should I put the angel wings upside right? And the frosted glass bead, let's see if I can show it to you. If I get my hands to cooperate. Do you see how frosted that is? It is a sparkly frosted one. And heck, super cute if you ask me. Okay, I'm going to try not to drop it. That happens. So I'm going to just clip this, get my hands to cooperate, and just try. I pull it into me a lot when I do stuff like this, and as I said, those bend really easy, so that's how it looks. Hey, I did that perfect. Who knew? I'm getting comfortable again. Yay me! Look at me, I'm doing the boogie dance. Alright, you stay there, I'll stay here, it's cool. I won't scare you with my boogie dance. Alrighty then, loves, let's get started on this. I'm going to add that key to this. We don't need that bead. So I'm going to put this bead back before it bounces on the floor and I step on it and get really mad at myself. So, hold on. And I dropped it on the floor anyway, but I can see it, so that's a good thing. Stressing me out, man. Alright. Do we want a bead on that? I didn't even give that any thought. Yeah, let's put a bead on it. Now move this aside. Yeah, we change our minds here quite often, don't we? Yes, we do want a bead on there. Yep, we do. And I have these really cool, let's see here. I just had one in my hand, so let's put that one there. Nope, that doesn't match. I'm not trying to be matchy-matchy. I'm just trying to... Why did you not plan it, you troll? Okay, I'll put some of those on there. And put 2 on there. Now we're going to call that a darn day right there. Actually, it's just the way I feel today. I'm a little sassified. If I don't like those, I'll just go right here to my jet and that and see what we have. Oh. Oh, look at this. For that purple. Yes. I'll put them in there. I mix them up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm always in these now that I'm having fun. Yeah, that's really pretty. And I think for that one, nope. I like to change my mind. You ever do that? Do you ever get so excited you're like, yeah, well, we'll just... And then you realize, wait a minute. That was a mistake. I tell you, loves, if my fingers cooperated, oh, we would make some art that would make you cry. I'll set that over there. Let's get started. Yay for making bead angels. Okay, now I know there'll be comments, Trish, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to move it back. I've tried it and I've broken the wire. Yeah, so I'll take all the criticisms, well, criticisms, please keep kind. You know I'm a newbie at this. Suggestions. That's the word. suggestions. Okay, you have to get that in there, Teresa, because it's not cooperating. Do you ever try to put things up in your face and go, yeah, we can fix it if we just put it a little closer to our nose? And I'm like, why am I doing that? That's craziness. Alright, you see it here first, folks. It tries to fight me. So, I'm going to cut that off. And like I said, I have glue. I'm going to cheat. And then I'm going to go to Fire Mountain Gems and get me some supplies ordered. Fire Mountain Gems is very inexpensive. Excuse me. Here for me. They go by units. And my grandparents owned a rock shop here. The rock shop was, my grandfather was a cop. And he liked to relax. And my grandma taught him how to make beads. And he made jewelry, he sewed and things like that. And they knew better to make fun of a man who stood almost 7 feet tall, let me tell you, because he would put a shoe up your rear end. You would not have fun with that man. He would be like, yeah, you think you're going to try something with me, son? Already been there and done that. Upside down. Anyway, he made jewelry to relax. My grandma did it because she just loved it. And she's also the grandmother who told me that if you didn't have a perfect neck, perfect fingers, perfect everything, you didn't wear jewelry. Which is where, as a young girl, I wanted to wear a necklace to school. And my grandmother says, you don't have a long neck, you're not perfect, you don't deserve to wear jewelry. And my mom said, you want to wear the necklace? Yeah, wear it. My grandma says, they're never going to be able to see it, Teresa. You don't have a long neck. And my mom says, leave her alone. Let her wear what she wants to wear. So my grandmother, as you can see, I'm struggling as I'm talking. My grandmother, when I got home, because they were from north, said, so did anybody notice your necklace? I said, as a matter of fact, they did. She says, well, how'd they see it? I said, people hug me. Used to, anyway. And then I turned into a troll. We're getting it. Yeah. The struggle's real, folks. Anyway, my grandmother said to me, yeah, that went fine. She says, they could see the necklace on you? I said, yeah, they turned it around. She said, yeah, that's what I mean. And she used to make it sound like, because my neck was short, I have a neck, you can see it, that the chain would keep turning around, but it does it on everybody's neck. So I couldn't figure out why she's being so persnippety with me, but my mom said to just let it go. So I did. And she told me to enjoy myself, so I'm going to. We are going to put a key, if I can get the right way on the jumper in here. Here we go, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, we did it. We're going to put the key on the pink one. Yep, we're going to put it on the pink one. And I'm going to go right through. Here we go. I tend to push them together. Ah! I did it! Thumbs up! And I think that with all things in life, we need to just follow our own path. Now, if I don't like that on there, the extra one that I have on there, I'll just clip it off. And there is a metaphor. You ready for the metaphor? You need to be an angel in your life to yourself. So you have to unlock your heart. And yes, it has little cracks in it. Do you see it? We're going to start working on some lovely, beautiful jewelry art. But it's not going to be jewelry for you. It's going to be for your wall. I have an idea, and I bought supplies for it. But I wanted to just practice my lovely bead making before I started it. I have a hootie. Yes, I know. Teresa and her owl. She's driving us crazy, but I can't help it. It's something about their wisdom and the way they look at you. And then we have a really kooky Christmas angel. That's all I have. That's all I can do and try to help you with today. And I hope that this stops getting blurry and starts to just cooperate. Maybe if I take that one out. There we go. Start to focus again. I'm trying, loves. I really am. Thank you for joining me for the first part of this. We're going to start doing some clay beads next. And stay tuned for that lovely adventure. Blessed may you be in your life. Blessed may you be on your journey. And thank you for blessing me with your friends. I've had a lot of fun. I know you've seen me struggle. I know the hoops aren't perfect on top. I'm going to get there. It takes practice. And I'll be the first to tell you that this is out of my comfort zone. It really is. And I'm grateful to be here. Okay? Stay cool. Stay relaxed. Stay chilled. Stay you. Much love and many hugs to you. Have a great night, everyone. See you in a few, actually. Bye.